Okay, so here's my test setup for the rolling door animation using bones. It's the exact same idea that you've got working right now on the vertex deformation. Instead of using a path deform to deform the vertices, you'll use a path constraint on the bones to actually run the bones along the path. And yeah, that's pretty much how it works. So the setup I've got for this is you create a bone per vertex, and then you create a path per bone. And the reason for this is it was the easiest way for me to get the bones in the exact right place on the vertex. Otherwise, if you run all the bones on the same path, you have to use some maths to place the bone in the correct place along the path so that it matches the vertex position. And I'm sure that can be done, but yeah, this was just much easier to actually get that. So you've got on the original spline, it runs the whole length, and you just create a vertex per bone on the spline, duplicate the spline, and then kill every section you don't need, and then set up your path constraints accordingly, and that'll pretty much run the bones along the path without any problem, as is. And you can just set up your timeline for however long you want the animation to be before you do the constraint, and that should just run it on that timeline. It's gonna squash the mesh towards the end because all the bones ultimately ends up in the same place, but you know, you can see you should be able to set it up so you actually stop the animation long before that happens. So yeah,